get it. Tell me you was hurt from the start, I just caught a flight straight to Mars, Acting like I ain't want no part, I'm just trying to reach for the stars, 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 I've been gone cause I've been putting work. Remember that time on the block we selling dirt. Nowadays all these niggas wearing skirt,
G6, what up, homie?
I don't do no church. I've been grinding, staying away from the curse. I'm living life cause I know.
What up, E6? Thank you for tapping in, homie. If you can help us send out the line, we would appreciate that.
Stars. You sleeping well, I guess I gotta go hard. I'm just trying to reach for the stars, 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 Tell me you was hurt from the start, I just caught a flight straight to Mars, Acting like I ain't want no part, I'm just trying to reach for the stars, 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 I'm just trying to reach for the stars,
These combinations of words here are oxymoronic.
As smooth as rugged, I be dirty down beloved. Squeeze the block and hug it. All the G's and dug it. If ugly was pretty, all the hoes would love it. Up was down and heaven's underground and hell would be above it. Sins are good cause everybody does it. Rich was broke, the wealthy learn the budget. Poor ain't champagne and tug.
E6, what you sipping on, homie?
Feel the plugs, money sold for drugs. Fish would fly, you would swim with doves. Hate was love, 83 to snub. Unload the slugs, put them back in boxes. Rain the script for doctors. On the line, your sockers. On Crush or Roxy. On Break My Heart. Raid apartments where the cops be. Running red lights, nobody stop me. Traffic moving backwards on road.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're sending out the live right now, trying to get some more people on here. If you guys can help us do the same, we would appreciate it. About to get started in a little bit. T.O. is waiting for us in the background, so be on the lookout. Let's get it.
Sunny days of thunder, lightning strike from under, raining from the floor. Cut the mix with raw, friendly fights in the dark, standing under lights. New York is talking rude, sounding so polite. Cannibals are food, but got an appetite. Side them with the knife, stab them with the gun. Strangers where I'm from. Feel it all, I'm numb, gentleman of scum. Said if I don't got a weapon, then there's more than one. Said if stupid was a genius, I'd be more than dumb.
I got the highs for the lows, never switch on the guys for the hoes. Bust a circle open, cut a line of the snow. Shorty love to suck and blow, standing tall, mind spinning while she duck and roll, run amok and stroll. Shit, if stupid is genius, then I'm a dumb fuck. Had to do some negative to get my sums up. Product out the Honda Civic, coupe can fill a dump truck. Copped it after dusk and sold the batch before the sun's up. Shit, shut them down and open up shop. Bag them up, then go down the block. 90s baby had the fire reds and snow beaches. High grades in the low fleeces. Hot pockets in the cold season. Stay seated, I don't pledge allegiance. I got pulled cause I pushed the coldest product in the burning bush. Started earning when the king started turning brooks. Off the books, I dead made 11 off a lawful crooks.
Lightning strike from under, raining from the floor.
E6 got the 19 Crimes red wine over there. Let's get it.
Talking rude, sounding so polite. Cannibals are food, but got an appetite. Side them with the knife, stab them with the gun. Strangers where I'm from. Feel it all, I'm numb, gentleman of scum. Said if I don't got a weapon, then there's more than one. Said if stupid was a genius, I'd be more than dumb.
The 45 long slide with laser sighting.
It's a brand new, we just got them in. That's a good gun. Just touch the trigger, the beam comes on, and you put the red dot where you want the bullet to go. You can't miss.
Way past the struggle and hustle, you and me stayed the same. Only Only a few knew the road we paved in this game. We were sent to elevate, separate the.
All right, we're gonna start close to 8, so stay tapped in, ladies and gentlemen. We're sending out the live, trying to get some more people on here. If you can help us send out the live, we'd appreciate that. T.O., be ready, man. We're starting in a bit, closer to 8, so like in about 5-10 minutes or less, we'll get started. I appreciate you, T.O. I appreciate you, Maurice, for tapping in, and E6 is getting.
Should I send out the live too?
Stay tapped in.
Pops ain't understand, he had his own wars. Told me stay on my purpose, don't get trapped in the norm. But like David said, you gotta lace up the fam. Make sure the E2 put some stacks in their hands. No matter the weather, the hunger remains. And the world's twisted, full of struggle and pain. So let's build a bond, keep the hip-hop alive. You a man now, homie, gotta move with some pride. Stay out of trouble, that applies to me too. That's the best advice that I'm giving to you. Word, word. These are my 2 cents for you. Do whatever you do. Either take it or leave it. It's all up to you. Do whatever you do. These are my 2 cents for you. Do whatever you do. Either take it or leave it. It's all up to you. Do whatever you do. My 2 cents for you, cut back on the bottles. That liquor got a way of turning peace into problems. Whether Jordans or Tim, somebody always got a test. Pushing buttons, trying to flex, putting patience to the test. It's like blow, but this ain't the scene. We need real queens, not the ones chasing dreams. Cause they bring drama from the streets. Word. The cycle don't stop as long as the cash screams. I remember when they thought my pops had pulled, but they ain't know I was struggling, barely keeping it full. Got approached by some dealers, told me get with the team. Said my pockets would triple or live my life of a king. But I seem too much lost, too many to the game. Wore the names on my heart, every deal filled the pain. We ain't gotta chase a come up through the powder or dust. It's killing us. We need a new path to adjust. Annihilation, suffocation through the lungs. Damn. Or extermination from a weapon with drums. Triple beam dreams, money scheme, the extreme. Here my 2 cents. These are my 2 cents for you. Do whatever you do. Either take it or leave it. It's all up to you. Do whatever you do. These are my 2 cents for you. Do whatever you do. Either take it or leave it. It's all up to you. Do whatever you do. Yeah. So at it. Shit. I'ma tell you how it is every single time. Shit, don't ask then. If you don't want my 2 cents, don't ask me then. I'ma tell you how it is. Raw, straight, uncut. It's gonna hurt. You might cry. You might get in your feelings.
Put your lighters up. Put your lighters up. Keep putting your lighters up.
Ya tú sabes cómo lo hacemos.
Now put your lighters up. Put your lighters up. Put your lighters up.
Hi, through.
Keep putting your lighters up. Now put your lighters up.
Queen Mazzy in the Maserati. I like the ballers in the red Ferraris. See me walking, call me Big Mommy. They jaws dropping when I pass by 'em. A signature look with the stunning shade. Fashion week killer, high speed chase. Popping the whip just to change planes. Drop the top, skirt up, bad bitches license plate. Soy la jefa neta, vuelta alfombra roja. Mansión grande dominando.
I appreciate everyone tapped in. About to get started in a bit. Stay tapped in. Let's get it.
Toda esta envidiándome, también copiándome. Si no es este ticket, papi, no te tirándome. Flow muy duro y interesante. Aguante, Queen más poniéndome los guantes. Pa' arriba, ponlo pa' arriba. Lo pongan en fuego, como lo hacemos. Pa' arriba, ponlo pa' arriba. Lo pongan en fuego, como lo hacemos.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, about to get started. One more intro, and then T.O. will be in here. Let's get it.
Starting smooth, let me set the scene. Oh yeah, Tony's Talk Showcase where the vibes pristine. It's so sweet, keys glide like a stream. Oh come on now, it's the groove, it's the dream. Woo. Lights are low, the bassline's tight.
And Kelly, I appreciate you. Maurice E6, I appreciate you guys.
Talk box bite.
Sketch Turner, I appreciate you.
Tony's Talk. It's the spot. Ooh, where the rhythm hits, it's too hot to stop. Tony's Talk, let it roll, let it play. Catch the groove, we're just one sway away. Keys twinkle like stars in the sky. Tony's crew got the funk, no need to try. Conversation deep, but the beats don't lie. A showcase of dreams, let the music fly. Ooh, talk it, tell me what you hear. Tony's got the vibe, let it pull you near. Milk shimmer drums patter, oh so clear. It's the showcase, baby, the funk premiere. Tony's Talk, it's the spot. Where the rhythm hits, it's too hot to stop. Tony's Talk, let it roll.
All right, T.O., get ready. The next intro, you come in, homie. Let's get it.
We're just one sway away.
I'm about to make a name for myself here.
Tony's time. Takeover Tuesdays in full effect right now. Let's go.
Yo, it's your boy T.O. Lestat, that is. Mental health despondent, son. And I'm chilling with my boy Tony. Tony Showcase Tuesday Takeover. Let's get it. God.
T.O., how you feeling, homie?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Thank you for having me, Tone.
No problem, man. No problem. Thank you for being a part of the show, man. I appreciate everyone that's tapped in. Shout out to Cody, Sketch Turner,
Code was
Maurice,
good. Sketch, what up?
and Kelly.
And
E6,
was good.
everyone.
E6, what up?
All right. T.O., man, tell me a little bit about who you are and what you do for those who don't know, man.
Well, my name is T.O. Lestat, you know what I mean? Mr. Pitts that know me from back in the day, you know what I mean? So I'm a boom bap MC. I'm out of Buffalo, New York, but I do currently reside in Phoenix, Arizona. So I be repping, you know, from the dirty Buffalo snow to the Phoenix of the sun, you know what I mean? Or the sun, that Valley of the Sun, you know what I mean?
That's
So,
what's up, man.
Yeah.
Going nationwide, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. East to West Coast. I try to get it all locked down. So shouts out to all my people that are on right now. I appreciate y'all for real.
Yeah, no problem, man. I appreciate everyone that's tapped in, man. If you guys have any questions, anything you want to ask T.O., be sure to type it in the chat. We'll get to it when we get a chance. T.O., man, we know we got a new project. What is it? What's the name of your project? The mental health? What is it?
Yeah, Mental Health Despondent. It was supposed to drop today, but I was looking on stores and shit. And it looks like it's going to be dropping tomorrow or some shit. I don't know. Distribution, you know what I mean? I can't control that shit, but you know what I mean? It is Mental Health Despondent. It's the remake edition of an earlier project that I put and polled last year. So
Okay,
it's got a couple new tracks on it, new artwork, remixes and shit like that. So it's a cool project, man.
Tell me, like, what it took to put it all together, man. Like, how long did it take you to put it all together and all that? You said it was like an older project that you worked on before.
Excuse me. It mental health really is a project that kind of sums up my 2023 and into 24. You know what I mean? It's a very real project. It represents kind of what I was going through at the time. So it's kind of funny because I wasn't even ever planning on releasing any of these tracks because they are personal. They talk about addiction, suicide, self-hate, self-loathing, disparity and shit like that. And it's not something I wanted to really put out to the people. I was just kind of journaling these and putting these songs into my notebook, writing them and recording them so I could have them, you know what I mean? And then I happened to do a video shoot with my boy Code, and we were shooting this video where I was like dressed as a Joker, and that's where the face comes from. That's that iconic face where I'm looking up like, you know what I mean, the front cover, but the head that's always popping up in my Instagram and my lives and my feeds and shit. So we did that, and I was like, yo, this is kind of dope. I could probably use this for something, you know what I mean? And then I got to talking with my engineer, Cracker Rican, out of Shadowworks Entertainment, on Lane. And he's like, yo, this would be kind of a tight project, yo. So I started kind of like thumbing through all the songs that dealt with the same similar topics and concepts. And, you know, I originally had pulled, I think I think it was 6 originally. And then I did 3 skits and an interlude, kind of make it a concept album, start to finish. And then I pulled the album because of distribution issues with DistroKid and just bullshit going on Spotify and nonsense with them. And so I pulled the album, and then I ended up going to jail, and I got back on. I was going to release The Despondent last year, but it didn't come out to be that way, but it worked out to be perfect right now. So, you know, I remixed it, got the last 4 tracks that I needed to put on it, The Hard Times, We All Die at the end. And then, you know, if you hang around for a couple minutes after the last track, there's a little bonus hidden freestyle for people. So, you know what I mean? It sums up pretty much who I am, what I've been. That's kind of like my story of how I came into hip hop, why I came into rhyming and shit. Is this mental health project? So,
okay, that's what's up, man. It sounds like you've been working on it for a minute. It sounds like a long process. You know what I mean? But it's finally here. You know what I mean? It'll be out soon. You said it wasn't able to come out today, but it'll be out sometime this week.
Tomorrow. It should be out tomorrow. It should be out at midnight
Okay,
here on the East Coast. Yeah, another hour. It should be out. So hopefully, man. It should be. I don't know why we're bullshitting.
We got a preview for you guys right here. We're gonna get into the first track. It's called No More, I believe. Let's get it. Here we go.
Yeah, No More. Imminent on the production. Shout out Imminent Productions.
Yo, I hate life. How about you? Can't take much more of this shit. I think that I'm through. I'm sick to my stomach. Like the fucking off fluids.
Gazy on you. Fuck it. Crazy hectic. Yeah, that's true. Not amazing. Don't even sweat it. One minute you here can be gone in a second. It's about what? Your existence that sucks. It's your bad decisions that left you fucked. Lack of persistence. Got you in a rut. Don't need resistance. I'm good enough. Who's fucking swallow a cup of Hennessy and pursue?
Let's get it.
You. Life can do to you, can build or ruin you.
Choose what you
want to do.
Fuck them demons that's pursuing you. Don't feel inspired to write down my plans
anymore.
When you ain't got the answers to this
jam anymore.
Words of selfish thoughts I can't
handle no more.
So let's settle
the score.
For sure,
damn, I can't stand no more.
It's a scam.
The plan is to push you to the floor. I suck at life, can't get it right. I fight and I fight. I wish I would have taken flight. I slip my wrist and end this bullshit. Put the AK-47 to my mouth with a close clip. Miss me? Nah, don't miss me. I want your affection. Fuck it, head down the wrong direction. Forgive me, I'm just being honest. I can't take much more of this, I promise. I can box it. But I'm killing inside. I wish I wasn't alive. I die.
Don't feel inspired to write down my plans anymore. Knowing you ain't got the answers to this jam anymore. Knowing your words are selfish thoughts I can't handle no more. I'm through, so let's settle the score.
All right, man. That was a deep track right there, man. Tell me a little bit about that one right there, No More, man.
So No More, I actually wrote dealing with my ex-wife and alienation from my daughter. That's pretty much what it's about, man. It's like I can't take no more of this shit, man. You know, I can't take any more of the nonsense and any more of me having to do things that I shouldn't have to be doing, me having to continuously prove that I'm a good father or that I'm a good man, despite all lies against me. And so that's what No More is kind of like, that type of a tone. It's like, I'm fucking just done with this bullshit, man. You know what I mean? I can't take no more of this, man. It's getting to me, you know what I mean? And I like it. The album starts off with one track I don't have on here. It's called Hard Times, but that's the radio joint. That's the track I'm gonna be shooting out to all DJs. So you're gonna get a copy of it anyways with my EPK here shortly.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And you know, so that starts the album off because I can't take no more. And that's really where I was when I started writing this album. You know what I mean?
That's kind of what inspired the whole project. Yeah.
Yeah.
The mental health thing, you know what I mean? So I feel you know, you had enough of that, so it was kind of like you were kind of on the edge right there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, I got a little mosquito or something over here trying to get me.
Man, we don't got a lot of mosquitoes in the AZ, but we got flies galore, and they fucking annoy you, man, for real.
I appreciate one tapped in. If you guys have any questions, let us know. Let's get it.
Tap
T.O.,
in,
man,
tap in.
got this next one right here called Dear Diary. Can you tell me a little bit about that one?
So Dear Diary is like me. I'm writing in my diary about kind of turn your Crackerican. You on? I can see you on here. You on?
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, brother. You able to hear me?
Turn that volume. Yeah, the volume's mad loud. I can hear your fan like
What
a
up, what
motherfucker.
up?
This is my business partner. You know what I mean? Crackerican, Shadow Work Entertainment, own lane. You know what I mean?
Okay,
So,
that's what's up.
if it's cool, I'm gonna have him
Coming in.
on too, because he a big part of this project. He helped me put a lot of it together. He helped me master it and mix it and get a lot of thoughts put out onto it. So we did it that way. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's
Yeah.
what's up, man. Thank you for
Yeah.
tapping into the show. Thank you. Yeah, so we got this next one right here, Dear Diary. T.O. just explained it a little bit right there.
Yeah, I'm just
Let's
kind of
get it-
writing
let's
in my
get into it.
journal, you know what I mean? And that's really how I started rhyming. Honestly, the origin of me is I was homeless. I had gone through some bullshit, and I was just writing in my journal entries. These typical songs, a couple of my early songs, were really just notes to myself, and then I linked with Imminent and put them to beats, and boom, now we are here. We are today.
All right, well, let's get it. Here it goes.
Yeah.
Dear Diary.
Dear diary, dear diary, dear diary, I hate you so much. Why you lie to me? Feel so
Can't
lost and
nothing out of
touch.
touch.
Entries
Keep finding me. Too much. How could you take denying me and take it to the cusp?
These pages keep lining me up.
Ink smell like blush.
Could end it all invite
It all
the
invented
dust.
dust.
That's why I write
Let's
down my
break down these
thoughts
words now.
Cause it's so
Cause that's too tough, so I don't paint the wall with words. A masterpiece that suck.
Who give a fuck?
That's rough.
Feel life slipping out my hands clutch. Erase the pencil, then phrases you jotted
Jot it
down.
down. I think I had enough positive stuff. You told your stuff was just a bluff.
Dear diary, I scribe these words deep inside of thee, cause I can't lie to you or me. It's written in black and blue. I'm listening to that.
How can T.O. Lestat make it through? Diary. Can't care, so I pipe down. Shit, I'm barely living right now.
Young P, what up?
Don't bite it out. That you scared, what's to be scared about? Empty, so I don't care now. Hurting me's more tempting. A constant stare down the cup. And with this 9 me air one out instead of this pen.
Shit, I think I'll say some prayers again. Dear diary, I scribe these words deep inside of thee, cause I can't lie to you or me.
It's written in black and blue.
I'm listening
And asking you, what can T.O. Lestat make it through? True, I can't lie to me like I lie to you. Through and through. Do. Seems bleak and blue. I eat and I stew on this reality.
Made me feel love, but in reality, keep saying and do, but nothing does in this
Duality, maybe from the pain and the buzz, with journalist stuff and actuality. I numb it with the booze and the bud and don't get a buzz. Still do. That's to keep it moving when the music gets done.
Can't keep on doing it. I feel like giving up. Dear diary, I scribe these words deep inside of thee, cause I can't lie to
you and me.
It's written in black and blue. I'm listening and asking you,
how can T.O. Lestat make it through?
Dear diary.
All right. That was a smooth one right there. Dear Diary. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, so it starts off kind of like that, right? It's a little smoother. I can't take no more. I'm writing in my diary. I'm kind of fed up with shit. You know, if you're a hip hop head one thing you'll appreciate about this album is the progression of it and the track placement and the whole concept as a whole. You know what I mean? Really, when you go to listen to this album, guys, you got to listen 1 through 13 because it plays in that order. It's the psychological thriller you have to hear. You know, for real though.
It has a message behind each track. You know what I mean? To lead to what you wanted to say. That's
Right,
good.
right.
Chris, man, tell me a little bit about what it took for this project to be put together on your end, man.
Honestly, it was probably my favorite project that I've ever worked on, just because we got involved in the aspect of doing. My son was on the track as the doctor. Feel good. I got to be in there later in the thing, and it was just honestly, it was like magic seeing it work, seeing it come together, and the concept, like the track layout, everything. Just it didn't take long either. It took no time at all to really get it put together.
A couple days it took to put together because I came with pretty much all the songs except for 2 or 3 I recorded in his studio, and then we recorded. I was like, yo, I gotta throw skits on this. Skits would do this, and I was already thinking about that, so I had already jotted some ideas down. So I got my twin brother, because I'm a triplet. So I got my twin brother on the phone, and we talked. That's the beginning, the opening scene, and then, like he said, his son came on and was Dr. Feelgood for me and does a phenomenal job. Shots out, you know what I mean? And then Jaden, shouts out Jaden, bro. He my dude too, bro. He gonna be on all my skits. And then Chris did his part, and we put it all together. And after a few days, we got it mixed down and sounded tight and how we wanted it. And you know what I mean? It was harder to record. Yeah, it was harder to record the fucking skits than it was anything. You know what I mean? Because so many little things go into it with a skit. You know, things you don't even think of. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's true, man. It definitely takes some time to put those things together. You know, like the interludes, the intro, the skits, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Because it's something that comes from scratch. But you know, that's awesome though, bro. That you guys put this project together pretty quickly, and you know, sounds solid so far. We don't have the full project. Be sure to tap in with T.O. to hear the full project once it's released. So be sure to tap in with him for that.
Yep, and I'm gonna have vinyl, CD, and cassettes for sale as well. Coming shortly, and anybody that buys a vinyl, CD, or cassette is going to get a free mixtape. You know what I mean? The mental health, I need help mixtape, and it's a selection of off the dome freestyles that I put. Been rhyming on. Actually, one of your beats is on there, bro. So you know what I mean? Let's go with it. Yeah, hell yeah. So.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate you, T.O., for being a part of the platform. I appreciate you, Chris, for coming on tonight too, man. We're just chilling right here, bumping this project right here, the mental health. How do you
Despondent. Despondent. Yeah. When you're no, despondent with a D. When you're despondent. No, you're
I'm terrible with names, bro. I'm terrible with names. All right. We got this next one called Eternal. Can you tell me a little bit about that one?
What is it? Oh, Internal Fight. Internal Fight. Yeah. So this is going a little bit deeper now. I'm thinking about in my mind. You know, I mean, it's an internal fight that I'm constantly struggling with. Here, this mental health, this alienation. Teal Lestat, Todd Pitts. It's a constant struggle, and so that's what this one's about. Internal fight.
All right, here. Let's get it. Internal. Let's get it.
Yo, I can't lie. Lately, I've been feeling dead inside. No self-pride. Like I lost my mind and can't find it. But the devil try to leave me behind it and bait me. I hate me.
Let's get it.
I hate me. God, while he forsake me. Should the beat blind heart aching? Lost in time and mistaken. Care if I awake in the shy. Could sleep all day or not at all. What's the purpose of this life? I'm nodding off. For all of y'all, I'm all alone. For instance, everybody's distant. If anyone knew if I seek to exist in this world alone, I wish I cared enough. Some crazy shit. Despite the fact the words I heard how ill I spit. Fuck my accomplishments. Nobody gets what I'm going through. With no follow through. Forgive me. I hope life never swallows you.
Yo, I hate everything about me. Sometimes I doubt me.
An internal fight. Despite the impact that I'm fighting off, I rise. Is that your worst nightmare? Through the night into the morning and still be aware. Are we crystal clear? Constant struggle that I stare, this perilous plight. What happened to the conscious type? I think I'm getting bored here. Dear diary, I can't take no more here. Sick of the lies, spies, people running my game without the score here.
In this board game that we play, full of surprise.
Wait, I see another day, gloomy.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
They say it's only up from this decision, but I can't envision things adding up for me, my master vision.
Listen, I think I'm slipping. Nothing comes for free. Take it or leave, cause I'm giving
all of me, and that ain't much, I swear.
I bear witness to
the time when I was scared and fear. So don't ask me why I don't care, cause you wasn't fucking there.
Yo, I hate everything about it.
Sometimes I doubt me, an internal fire.
Let's get it.
Deny ill problems that I'm spouting off, I ride.
Yo, I hate everything about me. Right. Sometimes I doubt me.
Hey, yo, an internal fire. Wish I could live without me.
All right, man. Internal was the name of that one right there, man. It's a great one. Yeah, a lot of people can relate to that. You know what I mean? What you're talking about on that track. You know what I mean?
You know, I'm hoping so, and that's the thing. That what made me kind of realize why I wanted to put this album out, yo, is because I'm listening to these tracks. Cause I listen to my own shit a lot. My boy Code, who's in the chat here, hopefully still, will tell you. You know what I mean? He's been down with day one. He's my only day one dude left. So shouts out my boy Code. You know what I mean? He was there with me writing a lot of these songs, performing. He was in the studio with me a lot. Him and his girl Kels. You know what I mean? So they've been really supportive people. So they'll tell you. You know what I mean? This is all no cap, real shit. And so.
Yeah. Which one of you guys' favorite tracks, Chris or T.O.? Which one of you guys' favorite tracks off this project, man?
My favorite track on this album is "Giving Up and In."
Oh snap! Okay, yeah, I definitely love that one. I'm gonna have to go with "Dark Hole" on it. Like that's my, that's my jam.
Dark Hole, okay.
Yeah, so we gonna get there.
Dark Hole is
okay.
one of my
play that
favorites.
one in a bit, but that's dope, bro. And like, you guys is like, what do you guys have to like tell the listeners who check this project out, man? What do you guys want to tell them about this project, man?
You know, I'll tell you straight up, like I said, this is a real story. This ain't no bullshit. I'm not making things up. This was a very easy project for me to write because it was the life I'm living. You know what I mean? And it's how I made it through. You know, honestly, God, I'll just say it right out. You know what I'm saying? Instead of killing myself sometimes, no joke, pulled a gun out of my mouth and wrote Dark Hole. You know what I mean?
Oh, damn. Yeah,
absolutely. Deep, dead serious, you know? Was screaming and going crazy and instead wrote Hard Times. Mental breakdown when I was fucking losing it one day. You know, internal fight and no more after I got off the phone and with my daughter and my ex was being a fucking what she does. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so these are reflections of me. You know what I mean?
And how was the creative process when you wrote these ones, man? Like how was that? It was crazy or?
It was dark. I was dark, man. I was on drugs and alcohol. I'm not gonna front. You know what I mean? I was on a lot of drugs and alcohol. Some of the time, not some of the time. I'm working full time. Paying fucking for a criminal case, a divorce case, a see my kid case, spending fucking 3 times what I'm normally spending. So I was in a bad space mentally, physically, spiritually, you know what I mean? And so, you know, I really suffer from type 2 bipolar. You know, so that's a real thing. Mental health is a real thing. That's what I would want people to take away from this project is like, if you yourself suffer from mental health or know somebody, a loved one, a friend or family, you have to take that shit serious. You cannot let it slide. You know what I mean? You can't let it slide because it will fuck you over. It will take you over if you let it. And so many people don't check themselves, or so many people aren't checked on that they end up, I think the statistic for the situation that I'm in, it's like 48% of men kill themselves after they go through the alienation and divorce like I've gone through. 48%. That's half.
Crazy, bro.
You know what I mean? So check on your people. Check on yourself. Talk with a counselor. Don't be too proud. It's okay to cry. It's okay to open up. It's okay to be yourself. That's what I want people to know.
I want to throw in here on that because like what drew me into the project. This was our first project working together, like full album wise, and so it was like what drew me in was the storyline of it and how it really did depict his origin story. If there's anybody in the world that has a villain origin story for their rap game. Like this man is the one, because that
Yeah.
shit was. I mean, it's everything that he's talking about. That's what happened. That's what he's going through. Like, and that's where mental health. Like the name of it, everything about this project was
The spelling
relatable.
and everything. Yeah, the
Yeah, it was
spelling and
relatable, and
everything.
it's something that everybody goes through. So like, I was really excited to actually jump on and do this one and the projects we got after that.
And
Yeah.
Chris, what did you do on the project? You did production or you did recording? What were you doing on there?
I did some of the recording and the mixing and the mastering, and that's pretty
And
much where I
production,
came in
is
on that
he?
one.
Yeah, I'm the executive producer, and he's the co-producer. You know what I mean? He helped me put this album together. Yeah, for sure.
That's what's up. Well, we got this next
Yeah.
track called Mental Break. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
So mental break is like the snapping point. You know what I mean? All these other songs have been kind of building up to what's going on, why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling. And of course, with the skits in here, everything kind of pulls together really nicely as a tight story. So that's something you want to check out. You know what I mean? The skits are worth listening to. But mental break is like that breaking point, man. Like I'm having a mental breakdown again. See me at the local psych ward checking in. You know what I mean? And I've been in a psych ward before, and I've been 5150 type shit, and was dipping the police for days and days on end because there's a 5150 out for me. You know what I mean? And for real, I'm serious, man. For real. That's some
That's
real
crazy.
shit.
Man. That's deep, bro. You know what I mean? So like, you're giving the insight on something like that not many people talk about. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
you're expressing it right here on this album, on this project. So that's pretty dope, bro. It gives like a different perspective on what people go through. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
here
because
goes
everybody
Mental
goes through
Break.
mental health, some shape or form or fashion. So
Yeah, exactly.
mental breakdown. I'm
Let's
having
get
a
it.
mental
Break. Let's
breakdown
go.
again.
I'm having a mental breakdown again. See me at the local psych ward checking in. I ain't never checking
now. Man, where the Lestat go now?
The truth is, I can get stupid. He'll want me to prove it.
Go
Put
to
his chopper
shop,
and lose it. I've done it, I'll do it. I'm
I'm one cooked goose, kid. I'm not all there. Some loose screws. Fucked in the head, mentally dead. Heads on dread. Son, I'm sick of this disease. Why can't you expire release? Or at least find some peace. Or a peace or a peaceful place to meet and blow my brains out on the streets. Capiche?
So just let me be.
I'm having a mental breakdown again.
See me at the local psych ward checking in. I ain't never checking out. Man, where did
What does this that go now?
The trials, the tribulations
I've been through. You ain't never been shit, dude. You ain't never been pinched, fool.
You ain't have been handcuffed at 2 o'clock in the morning. Released
Boy,
at
I'm
6,
to go home.
Damn,
just
son.
to be bored again. Smoke a few joints, born a god like a born again.
I'm not a rap type,
My screws is loose.
Drinking gin and juice, smoking chronic like I chill with Snoop. Pull the seatbelt loose, hooting and hollering, hanging out the coop.
Cause I'm about to shoot.
Sorry, that's just me twitching. Keep the 9 and a swell on my back, no bitching.
I reach for my sciatic with my nerves be itching. Ooh, that bar right there, I love.
I'm hoping and wishing to catch you slipping. See me at the local psych
ward checking in.
I ain't never checking out.
Man, where did Lestat go now?
I'm mingling, body
posted up, weightless, sticking for boys from Yankees, Apple and Addy kicking in. Henny make my head spin. I can't let the believer. Barely take my mouth off the blunt to get a breather.
Man, you painted some vivid images right there with those lyrics, man. Like,
I tried to with my lyrics.
What was that?
I tried to with my lyrics. I got to be honest. My first engineer that I used to mess with, and I still mess with, my man Jay Slug 500. He once said to me, I think the second or third studio session we had, because we used to go to Salt Mine Studio Oasis here in Mesa, and he's like, damn, T.O., you are like with words painting a picture for me that I can fucking see, man. And I was like,
yeah, definitely.
Okay. I was like, word, then I'm doing what I like to do. You know what I mean? Because that's what I'm trying to see. Again, originally what I was writing, this is one of them. I was writing these songs in a journal to get out of my head. And so I just so happened to write because I'm a creative being, and it made me think a little more, and it made me feel a little better.
Yeah. Expressing yourself on paper or putting it out there, helps out, relieve a little bit of anxiety or whatever you're going through.
Absolutely. Art therapy is huge, man. Music, art, drawing, writing, singing, whatever you do, man. For real.
Do you guys have anything you want to share with the listeners out there? And anything, and it can be anything you want to say.
Yeah, I mean, I want to definitely just give a shout out to T.O. for being able to like come out to be that vulnerable and talk about the things that people don't really want to talk about on a normal basis. Like we live in an age of social media where everything's pretty and everybody's living their best life every day, when that's not reality, but that's what they project. And then you have this man sitting here just bearing it all and going, look, this is the ugly side, this is the underbelly. So like, yo, big shout outs.
I appreciate it,
that's
man.
What's up,
for real.
man. It takes a lot of courage, to put that out there. You know what I mean? Because people are gonna look at you crazy, but it is what it is.
I am crazy though. Like my grandma would say, you're back. In Italian,
it is what it is.
You're fucking stunad.
That's what's up, though, man. I appreciate you, for sharing that, man, and being so open with with everyone. You know what I mean? So that's dope, bro. I'm pretty sure a lot of people get, they hear this project, they're gonna be like, oh, I'm not alone. Then I'm not the only one imagining these things or going through these things or whatever. You know what I mean?
That's why I put it out, because I was in. So as I'm writing this album, I put myself into like an IOP counseling type, so I can be around other people and talk, because I felt alone. You know what I mean? When you're alienated from your child that you've been with, and all of a sudden you start to see the transition and the flip, it's fucking like heart dropping. You know what I mean? And then you feel like you can't talk with nobody because people don't get it, man. They just don't get it. When a child fucking starts to hate on you because of an ex that's hated on you, you know what I mean? It makes you feel like you're less of a man. It's like, man, I'm a good dude. I'm hardworking, educated. I care for people. I take care of people. I put everybody first. You know what I mean? I barely have anything for myself. I do for others, man. I've always been a service to others being, you know what I mean? And so when I wrote this album, I wasn't gonna put it out, man. I barely even played one song around my boy Max Osama, who's been with me rhyming since the beginning too. He's like, yo, this shit is dope, dude. Where'd you come up with this? I was like, man, this is some shit I've been working on. The Goonies joint, my boys, the Goonies. The Goonies is my boys, Max Osama, Monster, 357 and Crackerican, you know what I mean? And so I played it for them and they're like, this shit's deep, man. I was like, I know, man. He's like, man, you got to let people hear this shit. I was like, no way, man. And so I was scared, bro. When I first put it together, and I was like, you know what? I was talking with a counselor and she's like, you should, man. Cause I played a track for her. She's like, you should, Tio, let people hear this, because people need to know your pain and that they're not alone in this world. This shit is happening in rampantness. Especially in family court systems, men out there being fucked over in divorces because of the system, you know what I mean? And then it's terrible, man. And when a man starts to break and lose it and he goes, man. Like when it's done, it's over. You know what I mean? He don't care no more, because most men keep that tough, I can do this, and I can, you know what I mean? But when you lose faith in yourself and you slip past the point, it's almost impossible to get out of, man. Like a lot of people end up killing themselves, man. And thank God I had Crackerican and Cody, my two brothers, my girl Shayna, people that
support system,
I had a support system, man, and a lot of people don't, man.
Yeah,
thank God for
it's
that.
Sad, bro, and especially when you're like I've been through mental illness myself, and whatever you're imagining or thinking in your mind, that becomes your reality. You know what I mean? So you're like,
it is your reality.
It's kind of scary because you don't know what to believe. You don't know if that's true or what you're thinking is true. So it's a rough spot, when you're in that situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was talking actually about that with my girl, one of my only friends out here in Phoenix right now, my girl Misty. And earlier today, because she was talking me through, I had to go to see my PO today. I was nervous. She's like, you're good, man. You're tripping. She's like, when we talk these things out, when we relive them over and over, it causes cortisone and hormones to build up and release. That's why it's in your stomach. It's in your head. It's in your aches and pains and body. It really is a silent killer. It really physically plays an alteration on your body, because your mind is your matter and your perception is your reality.
Yeah,
and so when you perceive things, man, that's how it be. That's how it is, man.
I kind of just want to add one little point there, which is like, them finding out that there's it's like 1,000 neurons are actually in your heart. Same stuff that's in your brain is actually in your heart. So like those feelings that you get, that where you're so that it hurts, like you actually feel it. Like that's why it comes from like the body instead of like the mind. Because yeah, the mind will remember shit and that causes pain, but you feel it. You feel that shit, and that's where it's coming from. Is that those neurons in the heart? And like this whole album, like you can hear it in the actual delivery,
my voice,
which is why I was actually like, while you sitting there talking about suicide, I'm sitting there laughing, like is because I remember the you doing the skit. I think it's the interview. When you're in the middle of the interview, it really shows how
you got a light
distorted. You got a light, doc. There's so like quotables in that beast. And that's where it's like, it's just because he's losing his shit, and that's when it's evident in the album that he's gone, he's far gone. Like there's hints up until there, and you hear him, going through the hard part, but then the flip happens, and it's like, oh, that motherfucker's lost his mind. Oh man,
like he's gone, he's insane.
Yeah, I did, man, and I did lose my mind. I did lose my mind, man. And I'm still having kind of lost, man. Just getting it back right now, man. To be honest with you, it's taking a long time for me.
Yeah, I bet.
How to move forward,
it's not
man.
Easy. It's not easy, bro. We got you guys one Chris's favorite track off the project coming up right here, Dark Hole. You want to say anything about it before we get into it?
Myself, like I said, this is one of them tracks. This is not an imminent production beat. This is actually a J Slug beat, and he had sent me a gang of beats. He's like, "Come on, T.O., I need you to spit on these when we get in the next studio session." And so I'm sitting there all by myself one night, drunk, probably high as a fucking kite on multiple substances. You know what I mean? And I literally am talking to myself, screaming at myself. I got the gun in my mouth. I'm like, "Fuck you won't fucking do it," type shit. If you've ever been there, that's a scary spot to be, man, for real. And then I'm like, no. And then what flashes through my head, my friends, the couple that I got, the students I taught for so many years, how disappointed they would be in my daughter, you know what I mean? And just me as a whole, because I'm really a strong person, you know what I mean? And so that flashed in front of me. I was like, fuck that. I put the gun down and I fucking wrote this track in one shot through, man, one night.
All right, well, let's get it. Here
Dark
goes
hole,
Dark
and that's
Hole.
where I was, in a dark fucking hole, man.
Hello.
Let's get it.
Come in, take a seat. What brings you here
Did
today?
you turn off the lights?
Still Lestat.
Let's get it.
I'm just okay. To be fair, stare death in the face. Wouldn't have it any other way. Life's mundane. I'd put a bullet in his brain, but fuck it. I'll let them drugs do their thing. And if they fuck to tomorrow, they say plans always change. But if I can't, already been through Hell's Gate, pushed the line in no way. My fate is sealed for this day. So man, you're fake. Don't trust too many people. Not today. I can't say to what they say. My mistake. I'm the mistake.
Where'd you find this?
Friends hate. But keep that straight. Gone for days. Been amazed. Back unscathed. On the maze. But they still try to play like I ain't shit anyway. Anyhow, I still sway. Do my thing. Game, but I can.
Appreciate you, E6.
Less of a man, I can't just see myself so far down the dark hole. Depressed the manic down this dark hole. I can't stand it down this dark hole. I can't handle it down this dark hole.
Down this dark hole. Down this dark hole. I can't stand it down this dark hole. I can't handle it down this dark hole. Led by unknown
forces that persistently assail. Metamorphosis I exhale. And a dark hole. Of course, it's my thing that I embark and go. My own self-existence. Derail and pole. Consistent. For instance, you almost let go. Let it go. No. You in this, so let it roll. Off your Tim's keeping coat. They're lost anyway, those measly folks. But my loss, I don't know. Or the game, so losers be extorting your name. There's tales of where you go and where you came. Not knowing, I snatch you to the core in your brain. 10 toes deep from where you came. But that's another thing, they don't want to meet that guy today. So far down this dark hole. Depressed and manic down this dark hole. I can't stand it down the dark hole. I can't handle it down the dark hole. Down the dark hole. Down the dark hole. I can't handle it down the dark hole.
Yeah, that's a dark hole for sure right there, man.
Yep, it's towards the end of the album too, so you can see the progression of the songs. The placement, the track placement is key, man. It's
Yeah,
really
exactly. You gotta know where to place them, so they can get that message across how you want it,
Yeah, really reminds me of a 90s fucking boom bap hip hop album, man. Like, for real. With the skits, the play, the everything of it. It's a dope album. I'm proud of it. I'm really proud of it.
Yeah,
it's badass. So let them know where they can find that one at.
It's going to be on all streaming services right now. And then eventually it's going to be pulled from streaming services. I'm going to be going exclusively with an app, my boy's app right here called Own Lane. It's going to be able to get indie artists with fans on a broader scale, be allowing them to do more and interact with each other, giving the indie artist, more of the take than what Spotify, YouTube, and all these thievery services take from you. You know what I mean? Exactly. And for real. And so I'm going to be on Own Lane, but it is on all streaming services when it drops. It should be dropping tonight here shortly. But then again, like I said, I'm going to have tape cassettes, CDs, if anyone, and LPs, you know what I mean? And that'll come with artwork, the full artwork gamut. And like I said, anybody that buys one of the three of those will get an exclusive mixtape off the Dome mixtape with Teal Lestat, I Need Help mixtape.
All right, for sure. That's what's up. And do you guys have anything you guys want to say before we send out of here? We're going to end the night with your mental health track. You want to say anything about that track and anything in general you want to say before we get out of here?
Mental Health is one of the last tracks I actually wrote for this album. It's really, when I started to kind of put it together, I was like, I got to have something in here that's talking about not only mental health, but how it's affecting you and what you can do about it. You know what I mean? So it's not like the whole album is dreary and I hate myself, I'm going to kill myself type shit. Although it deals with a lot of those themes, but there is hope. And that's what I want people to get out this message, you know what I mean, that I'm dropping on people is there is hope, man. You cannot do it alone. You shouldn't even try to do it alone. You got to reach out to the people you care about. You got to reach out and let them listen to them, because you're not going to want to hear it, but they're witnessing your spiral downward. So take advice and talk with somebody. If you need to get on medication, get on medication. Everyone's anti-med, but man, I've done so many drugs in my life, like they didn't work. So why would I not try medication to see if it works? So, like, for real though, you know what I mean? I'm just being real. And so medications helped me a lot, you know what I mean? Kept me sober, from using hard drugs, and it's a better lifestyle, man. And so you can't go at it alone, nor should you. There's help out there. Suicide prevention hotline. If you're really about to pull the trigger or do something stupid, call somebody before you do it, man.
Bomb.
Straight up.
That's the facts right there. Because that's when you reach out. People are going to be they're going to be receptive to you reaching out. So definitely mental health. Check your mental health. Make sure you keeping up with it. But also at the same time, I'm gonna do some shameless plug. So we got the Heist Club coming up.
Heist Club I'm on too. Yeah. I opened that album. Heist Club dropping.
So that's an album. It's a concept album. It's got 13 artists from around the world coming together to rob a weed dispensary. Yep, so we all got our parts, we all got our parts, and we played it out that way. And then after we got done recording it, we went ahead and we did a movie. So we got a movie that I'm currently editing right now. Like, we've already filmed everything.
There's a little mini film for it.
Yeah, a mini film. That shit's an hour long right now.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, all my fans out there and people that don't know they're fans yet but will become fans and see this, I got mad shit to drop, son. I mean, like, I got projects galore, son. You know what I mean? I got my next project I'm really kind of working on is with Rulers Inc. So shouts out my boy Mr. Ripley, my boy 7 Cinematic from Bars and Beats. You know what I mean? Rock City Nation and all them DJs that be fucking with me. You know what I mean? So I got that project I'm working on. I got 2 or 3 more concept albums already put together, ready to go. Just got to put the artwork on them, and they're ready to go. So, I've been slipping a little bit because life has taken a toll on me. But, you can't kill a god. And so I'm still here. And so
let's get it.
From now until who the fuck knows when, you know what I mean? I got enough projects to release every single month for the next 2.5 years. I ain't playing with you.
He's going Tupac
He's
with
ready.
it. He's gonna be, he's going Tupac with it. He's gonna be gone for like 50 years and still gonna be putting out singles.
And I'm not talking mixtapes or freestyles or anything like that. I'm talking straight serious studio recordings where it's whole project pieces put out for the public. So be on the lookout, yo.
Already. So that's going to be available on OwnLane, which is going to be the platform. It's a platform for the independent artists, podcasters, and filmmakers. Yeah. So that's what we're doing there is we're hosting all of it. We're teaching you how to do it, giving you the best deal possible, which is 90-10 splits for the first 1,000 artists that get on there. 90-10 splits all to them. That's advertising, that's merch, that's everything. Giving them all the resources and not taking shit for it. Like we're just trying to disrupt this bullshit. Like I'm tired of people going to Spotify and getting paid 0.003 cents per stream.
If that,
when it's
bro.
like what?
If
like
that.
what? Ain't nobody living off of it. But there's absolutely enough money out there because they hit what they post $300 million profit. Like, get out of here. What are we doing?
$300 million profit. Meanwhile, I got like fucking 13 million streams on Spotify. And if I showed you my payout from Spotify, you'd be sick to your stomach, man.
Yeah, that's just
giving everybody a place to go. And that's what I'm saying. OwnLane, everything's going to be available on there.
OwnLane. You're going to hear me saying it. I actually said it on the freestyle. If you haven't heard the Tony's showcase with E6, you know what I mean? The cipher. That shit was fire. We just put that out. I had a piece of that, you know what I mean? It's similar content, actually. You know what I mean? It has to do with, if you listen to my verse on it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is.
I appreciate you guys. So be on the lookout for OwnLane by Chris right there, T.O.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, homie. We're going to get out of here. We're going to play your last track called Mental Health, and then we're out of here. But
and if you got a beat, I'll drop a freestyle real quick because I love to do that. But that's on you. You know what I mean, Tone?
I'll see if I have a beat. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. I know I have that same beat you've worked on before.
Man, throw it on. I love that one. That's
let's see.
That there. Oh, I got this joint. Okay. Yo, this is it. It is what it is. Teal Lestat the kid, and I really don't give a shit. Why? Because I'm higher than high, sitting with Tony's showcase getting fly. My man Cracker Rican in this bitch. We ain't playing. OwnLane, motherfucker. You hear what we saying? Giving shots to the artists, shots to the fans. You can come along and bring a van of people with you. I don't give a shit, son. I see you in the crowd, man. I wish I could be you back then, but you cats is not having talking shit to me, and I can't cap with no capping. It's T.O. Lestat again, and this bitch motherfucker, I'm gonna stay rapping it. Yeah.
All right, for sure. Appreciate you, T.O. Have a great night. We're gonna end it here with your track called Mental Health to end the night.
Health. Take care of your mental health, people. Shouts out fucking Tone Showcase. Shouts out to all the DJs buying my shit. Shouts out to my boy Code. Shouts out to Heist Club. Shouts out Armed and Educated, baby.
All right, for sure. Appreciate you, T.O. Have a great night. Here it goes. Mental Health. Let's get it.
Yeah. Jesus.
Yo, T.O., you good, kid? I mean, for real, bro. I'm worried about you. I gotta be honest, seems like you're losing a little bit. Not to be modest, but full mental health life in your crib. Fuck what you promised, fiend.
You used to get old and obsolete. You not at your comments. Let's go.
Can't get used to this shit. The silent screams, been through the records.
It's all improved. Don't submit to the bad dreams. Lack of sleep. Saying Seuss. Don't forget that devil move you quit.
All the schemes you've been alone.
Life they went weird. Life is cold. How could you be cool with it instead of letting them know who you is? No inner ego. Don't mess with your head.
So intuitive.
Off the scene. Not sure how you do it, kid. So complacent. You ruined it. But the truth is, you ain't ruined the shit. You running this bitch. So never let them get it in. Keep your foot on their esophagus.
Hey, yo, mental health. It'll destroy you if you let it. Poor mental health. It will
It'll
annoy
you if you can't let it go.
It will avoid you if you let it. Poor mental health. You gotta let the motherfucker go. Reminder to self.
Self-reminder. It's okay to get help. They don't define you. No way, son. You've been through hell.
Oh, well, you lost. family and your wealth.
You fuck both ways.
Really taking
Carry yourself.
As you decay, no love's withheld. Everything
Yeah, you had it, you blew it. Now we're addicts in bad health. I don't understand your plans.
Can't get past it. You wanna rock?
Get out the recliner stand and grab it.
Remember, you were
You designer man, a top shelf, a designer brand.
Take them habits, you loser. You'll never
find her again. Don't you wanna see your daughter win? If you miss, you'll make you a loser.
Go hit a grand slam, you up to bat.
You know you're choosing, you're a hell of a dad.
Here's a reminder, fam,
Take off the blinders and be a fucking man. Life. Take advice from one of your favorite jams. Be the Pits. Back tonight, remember the Pit. That played in you since you was a kid. You sure fucking did. Poor mental health. It'll define you if you let it.
It'll destroy you if you can't let it go. Poor mental health. It will avoid you if you let it. Poor mental health.
Appreciate you, Cody and E6. Have a great night. Be sure to tap in with T.O. Lestat on Instagram to find out the online link.
Yeah. And anyone that subscribes to the show, Tony Showcase, I got another special freestyle shit for y'all. So tap in and subscribe.
It will.
All right, T.O., have a great night, man. We're out of here.
Yeah, peace out, y'all.
It will annoy you if you let it. Take care of it. And fucking shine, son. Shine.
Like the sun that you are. Go on and let it shine.
You know how long I've been waiting for this?
Peace out. It's T.O. Lestat, son.
I'm about to make a name for myself here.